Riches from Rituals proudly presents Season 1, Episode 2, Where Rituals Begin. This episode is part of our introduction series. Your journey to financial wisdom begins here. Before we begin, a quick note. This video is for educational purposes only. Every home, every morning. A warm morning in the kitchen. Sunlight streams in as the clock shows 7 a.m. Everybody is getting ready. Adja zips her school bag while her mother, Jenna, hums softly and packs tiffin. Akash is getting ready for his office too. Dadi sips her chai peacefully in the corner of the sofa, and Dadu watches the family bustle with quiet amusement. The question that froze the room. Dadi? Papa earns so much, right? Then why does he keep saying we need more money? The question hung in the air, innocent yet profound. Children often see through our financial contradictions with startling clarity. Their questions can become our greatest teachers. Adya's simple observation highlights the disconnect between income and wealth building that many families experience. Dadi's wisdom, the heart of financial transformation. Dadi smiles gently, her eyes crinkling with wisdom accumulated over decades. She said, "That's a question I asked 40 years ago. Beta, money doesn't grow with more money. It grows with rituals." In this simple statement, Dadi encapsulates generations of financial wisdom. She shifts the focus from the amount of money to the behaviors surrounding it. This perspective change is transformative. It places power back in the hands of the family, regardless of income level. This simple yet powerful statement from Dadi encapsulates generations of financial wisdom. Dadi's wisdom challenges the common belief that financial success comes from earning more. Instead, she suggests that consistent practices, rituals, are what truly build wealth over time. And that is how this channel was born, turning small habits into lifelong wealth. The newspaper rustled as Dadu folded it carefully, adjusted his glasses and said, "When we had very little, rituals gave us a sense of control. And that changed everything for us," he added, his voice heavy with experience. Suddenly, the rush of the morning slowed down. Work emails could wait. School bells seemed distant. Something more important was happening. A family was about to share its financial wisdom across 3 generations. More money, less savings, the silent trap. Akash nodded, the weight of past hardships clear in his eyes. Having more money doesn't always lead to more savings, he admitted. Jenna added, "Without good habits, even the best salary slips through your fingers." Adya listened intently, absorbing wisdom that many adults spend decades trying to learn. This moment, shared across generations, carries the kind of wisdom rarely taught but deeply earned. Connecting the dots. As the family finished sharing their stories, Adya's eyes grew wider. She was seeing the invisible thread that connected her grandparents' modest beginnings to her parents' current lifestyle. "So, rituals help you control money?" she asked, distilling decades of financial wisdom into one simple question. The 3 jars. This is where it began, with just 3 jars, Dadi said, placing 3 glass containers on the small wooden table. They seemed ordinary, but the way Dadi presented them made them appear magical. as if they contained not just money, but possibilities. Each jar had a simple label: spend, save, share. Sometimes the simplest tools create the most powerful changes, Dadi explained, running her fingers along the smooth glass. The moment of realization. Akash sat down on the sofa, phone in hand. He opened his banking app and scrolled through recent transactions. Maybe I've been spending first and saving what's left, he admitted quietly. He looked up at his daughter and parents, a new understanding dawning on his face. Spending before saving leaves little space for growth or emergencies. But when you save first, your money begins working quietly for a future that speaks volumes. The simple flip. Rituals flip your thinking, Dottie explained, making a turning gesture with her hand. Save first, spend what remains. It wasn't just about money. It was about choosing purpose over impulse. Save first, then spend from what remains. Simple, like a daily ritual. Resolutions are promises. Rituals are practices. Resolutions break. Rituals stay. Dadu summed up with the simplicity of experience. Making it personal. Adia's face lit up as she grabbed her colored markers and began personalizing the jars. Each label reflected her priorities in the most delightful way. This one is for savings, she continued, decorating the save jar. This is for chocolates, she said, drawing little sweets on the spend jar. And this for helping, she finished, adding small helping hands to the share jar. The ripple effect. One simple practice had created a ripple effect, touching each family member in a different but equally powerful way. Akash and Jenna promptly set up automatic SIP transfers on payday, ensuring savings were secured before any spending could occur. They also began tracking weekly grocery expenses in a dedicated notebook to identify spending patterns. This isn't about money, Dottie said, watching her family embrace their own versions of the ritual. It's about purpose. Beyond numbers. Rituals don't need a reason, Dadu said softly. They just need to begin. Money didn't shape the ritual, intention did, quietly sowing peace, habit, and hope across generations. Financial wisdom isn't just about calculating numbers or maximizing returns. It's about creating a relationship with money that brings peace instead of anxiety. For the Chabra family, these rituals were building more than wealth. They were building confidence, security, and connection across generations. The family circle. As the morning sun climbed higher, the family gathered for a quick photo before dispersing to their daily responsibilities. Something had shifted. The morning chaos had transformed into morning clarity. 3 simple jars had connected 3 generations through a shared financial language. Riches from rituals. Your path to financial freedom starts here. Financial wisdom through everyday discipline. The riches from rituals, turning small habits into lifelong wealth. Subscribe us on YouTube to stay tuned for more such meaningful content.